This final tutorial for the tablet stand is just going to look at assembling all the parts together. So I've done one quickly before just to show how it's going to work. So you can see all the adjustable parts of the stand then can be animated through OnShape, through your 3D model. And it's a great way to test things and see if what you were imagining is actually the way it works. So I'm going to delete everything out of there and show you how to do that again. So we've deleted the parts. My other part that we created in here was in the part studio. So to do an assembly, we go across to assembly on the tab at the bottom there. Okay, just before we bring everything in though, in the part studio again, we're going to right click on each part and edit the appearance. So part 1 is the wooden base, so I'm going to give it a wooden colour, and I'm just going to pick that one at the top there. You can pick any you like. If you want to go a bit more crazy with your colours, that's absolutely fine as well. So I'm going to edit that appearance. I'm going to edit part 2, which is the plastic bit at the bottom there, and I'm going to go for a red colour. Clicking tick. Part 3 is the wooden colour, so edit appearance, pick that same wooden colour I used last time. If I could remember which one it was, that would be helpful. Part 4, edit appearance, and I'm going to go for that red again as well. Okay, so you can see that my tablet stand now has a little bit of colour and it reflects my design a little bit more. So in assembly view, we're going to insert the parts one by one and attach them together. So insert at the top here, which is the cube with the arrow on. I'm going to start with that wooden base, part 1. So that's going in. I'm going to drop that in, right click on it, and I'm going to click fix. And that's almost gluing it to the base. So when I start to move things around, the whole product won't move. The base is stuck in position. Part 2 is going to be the second part that I insert. Just drop it anywhere for now. And I'm going to finish inserting it. I won't insert, you can insert all 4 at once, but it just gets a little bit confusing when you're getting used to it. I'm going to rotate it to look at the back, because you really need to think about which parts are going to touch and line up. So the centre of this line here is going to line up with the centre of this line here. And I'm going to use a fixed mate, because this part shouldn't move. So, or the fastened mate there. I'm going to select, and you've got to be careful which way the circle's pointing, because it will try and line it up that way. So I want the circle to be facing out the back in the same way. So it's this face here. So you can see the way the circle's facing at the top. I'm going to click. Then I'm going to go onto this face. I'm going to zoom in, because what I want is for the circle to be facing that same way again. And make sure you don't just click it. That's facing the wrong way. That's the wrong part. So I'm going to try and select that face. Circle's the correct way. So you do have to play about to get it the right way around straight away. And you can see it jumps straight to the position I want. I'm going to click tick and close fastened mate. So that is now glued into position almost. Okay, insert. We're going to go for the stand now here, part 3. I'm going to click that into position and finish that insert. Thinking about which parts line up now. I want a revolute mate, because I want this to be able to revolve. And the outside of the hole here will line up with the inside, the other side of that hole. So I'm not going to click anything just yet. I'm just going to have a think here. So it's the outside of that. I'm happy with that one. The circle's facing the right way, so I'm going to click. I'm then going to go into this one. I'm going to rotate, because it's the inside of this circle here. And zoom in. The circle's facing the right way. Click. I can tick. And finish that revolute mate. And you can see it's jumped into the correct position. I can see through the hole, so it's lined up nicely. And that will work perfectly. Inserting the last part now. We're going to go to part 4 and drop that in. Finish the insert. I want a revolute mate again. Zooming into this circle, I want the outside of that circle, and that's going to be the inside of this one over here. And I'm just zooming in to make it easy. You can see there, I've got the inside. I zoom out there, and you can see all of the parts in the correct positions. Now if I just get it centrally in the screen, I can start to animate just by clicking and dragging on the different parts and moving them around to see exactly how it's going to work. Get them into a nice position for a screenshot and add into your portfolio. Well done.